Ya boleh ASEGRAP. Asik-asik. Lanjut. Alan Wake episode 4. Langsung aja roll di intro. Anjay. Cus, gimana skrapsnya? Mau saya ya? Asik-asik. Continue.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving...
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else.
Lupa.
Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Oh, ini kita tuh apa namanya dari kecebur.
Good evening, Alan.
Apa,
Are you
lu?
feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Ini gue lupa dia tuh jahat nggak ya?
Why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Follow Dr. Hartman.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable,
Next
of
bring
course.
Xbox.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Apa ini? Kopi. Ada. Anjing, gatal.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Aduh.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Ada kopi, ada kopi. Nggak bisa, motherfucker. Berarti nanti di sini ada komet nih. Oh, ini jam pertama kali dibuat.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Scary bad.
Bacot lu.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
Bangke.
I'm a real
Serem banget.
bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared.
Hartman had mentioned
You
that the
can't
power
just
had been
decide
acting
what
up.
kind of dream you
Maybe
have
that was
when
the
you
reason
have
for the
it.
generator
Emerson.
and the work light on the
Okay,
balcony.
okay.
The generator
Sorry,
hadn't been
sorry.
activated, and there was no key.
Oh. Bentar kali.
Elbow strike. Ooh, yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Aduh.
To the head.
Kong. Bagus apa Kong?
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Nggak usah bohong. Oh, itu orang Odin.
Come, Alan. This way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Oh, ini tuh adalah apa namanya, tempat Welcome to Cloud Lake. Iya, terapi bagi orang-orang apa sih, bisa dibilang pencipta karya.
Rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face
Itu
of the
pelukis
earth.
ini.
And these two
Ben.
are the Anderson
So, Odin and
brothers.
Thor.
Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid
gua
that
denger
the rock and
bunyi
roll
tetet, tetet,
lifestyle
tetet, ya.
has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best.
don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was
Thomas Zane,
Zane
writing
could
and
feel the
assistant.
poems
Said
taken
from
shaping theirs. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel
Emil,
power surging
he
through
will
the
give a
keys of
problem.
the
Emil
typewriter.
convinced him
It
otherwise to
exhilarated
head
him.
away with the word.
There was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Nah, nanti Anderson itu akan sangat punya peran di Alan Wake 2.
Overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. That's got me looking after Wake here.
I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head.
Nah, ini
I can only focus on
kembarannya si Alan Wake.
else is a blur.
Ah, gue lupa namanya siapa.
This cabin have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Nah, kan bener. Iya, jadi itu si kembarannya Alan Wake.
Hey,
Tadi baru kebuka.
why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Lah, siapa yang ngomong anjir? Oh, ini mah tempat tadi ya? Nggak bisa dibuka, nggak bisa dibuka. Ini bener nggak sih ruangan kita? Wake nomor 1.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't
Hammers up! Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench! Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers,
Ada manuskrip lagi nih. Bury in the
Hartman
Lodge.
kept talking, comparing her to her, clearly proud of the
Yeah,
place.
Herman wears
He
out.
went on and
Herman
on
stop.
about his hunting trophies, and
It's
Barry was impressed.
very
But he
short
was here.
shoulders. Very shoulders.
So weak now, are we?
Oh, ada kita bisa lari cuy.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they? It's my store. I'm taking it.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Nah, itu kuncinya buat jangan ini nih. Gampang langsung si Alan.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quit.
Maud tuh siapa ya? Iya kan si Hartman jahat.
I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish
But
Alan
no,
would
he
take a
just-
swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you.
Oh ini si Claire. Si Claire. Siapa sih bininya?
Looking out
Dia Claire ya?
behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate.
Oh ini penting-pentingnya Dark Presence semua.
Well,
Ya
I'll be
anjing
sure
itu
to
siapa?
bear that in
Bangsat
mind.
foto. Gue kira
Hearing
ada
her
orang
voice,
ngintip.
what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut of
painting
this. Just a recording. The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Ya kan si Hartman kan.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry!
Buang ke nggak ganggu.
Man, I'm glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Bangke dia jahat juga ya.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan.
Ini. Hartman watch for the fall kan.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had
Senyum
to
lagi dia.
find a way out.
Wait, santai. Goblok. Nggak bisa dikit ke situ. Wah, rame cuy. Oh, dark pressure-nya menyebar. Kok paling gedek begini-gini nih. What the
I
heck?
needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
What the hell? Baru kita nyalain generator cuy. Ya kan bener. Ini sekarang dipakainya. Berarti si Arman tuh tahu kekuatan kita yang bisa menulis realita, tapi setiap cerita ada konsekuensinya pasti. Wush, santai bos. Woi, santai bos. Manuskrip.
Hartman knew he was no
Hartman
creator.
knew no
He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course,
Hartman knew he was no creator, he was no ambition on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had to work with here, damaged in a way that we had described or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subject were a few and far in between. Oh, jadi si Hartman itu bikin ini karena pengen membuat sebuah karya yang bisa menciptakan realita sebenarnya. Ini ada TV. Bangsat iklan anjing. Ini iklan apa tapi? Mustang Drive. Mustang Drift. 2010 mustangdrift.com. Ayo sini nyet. Goblok. Gak usah maju deh. Goblok, gue malah nyamperin. Wih, santai bos. Oh, gua ngerti cara gimana. Thank you.
I'm here. I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Oke.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Oke. Iya, sabar. Gue paling deket nih, maze begini nih. Santai bos. Oke. Don't trust Emil. Wih, ada manuskrip.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece.
Oke, tebal bet. Oke, manuskrip lagi. Hartman and the power failure.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake.
Ya kan, Hartman tuh emang jahat, bro. Ntar dulu kita cek everything dulu sih. Kayaknya emang kesini dah. Oke. Kaget bro. Hartman ya. Gue kaget gue. Aduh, nyangkut. Woi, santai bos. Wah, gila goks. Woi, santai bos. Box ini. Woi, santai bos. Ntar dulu nih, kita keker dulu dia nih. Bangke. Let's go. 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 Ada apa-apa ya? Lanjut. Oke, takut tuh. Ini kemana kita turun ke bawah? Oh, kagak cuy. Oh bener ke bawah begini. Hah? Enjoy. Pakai galer lah. Mantap. Mod
Mott
charge.
knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake...
Mod tuh siapa ya? Woi. Bangke. Oke. Wih, dia 2 kali. Oke. Gue lupa ngambil shotgun, goblok. Shotgunnya kagak keambil. Oke, lanjut, let's go. Oke. Penyelamatku. Oke. Barry attack
For the
by
moment,
Taken.
Barry was just glad he had...
Oke. Oke, life over. Ini darah nggak bisa di-upgrade apa ya? Cilbet darah gua. I punch you. Woi, santai bos. You. Ini kita ngambil ini. Pasti ada teken-teken nih. Ya kan bener. Oke. Proceed through the garden. Ambush nih. Banyak ini sih. Manuskrip. Hartman sedated Wicks.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt.
Smile at me. Berarti Hartman tuh, wish, nah ini diserang nih.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
You fucking idiot, Barry. Motherfucker. Oke. Woi, santai. Gila, setengah darahku.
No, wait, that's a twig.
Babi.
Here it is. Oh, I found the key.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends.
That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it. Look out!
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Lah tadi si Al teriak-teriak.
Man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, kan.
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo.
No, he's
This
Rambo.
would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Now he's doing the Rambo. Kok gue udah mulai terbiasa ya? Ya udah B aja gitu, sih gitu. Ya, apa lo? I really hate you, monsterku. Bangke. Awas. Oke. Goblok, kena hit gua. Aduh, tergede itu. Aduh, anjing gua ditabrak sama dia. Lari atuh Al. Ih, si Al.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Oh, mana script nih? Depan. Oh, gitu loh. Ini apa gelap-gelap? Nggak ada apa-apa ya. Oke deh. Nggak ada apa-apa.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Wih. Oke. Naik tinggal arrest wake.
Agent Nightingale stared at the...
Ya, yalah. Naik tinggal. Usuh. Oh, bisa turning full ini.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. Oke. Kita belum ketemu Lady of the Lake ya? Waduh, baterainya 0 lagi. Enjoy the show. Fuck you. Wah, anjing. Wah, anjing. Anjing.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Iyalah. Babi. Wah, babi. Wah, nge-lag. Goblok.
Movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Kita nggak sambil baterai bro, langsung bro. Lari bro. Waduh. Mam lo, fuckers. Oh, ini kita ke atas dulu. Nggak ada apa-apa. Bener nggak ada apa-apa. Udah, yuk, lanjut.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Wah, inilah heavy duty flashlight lah. Baterai lebih besar. Ini nggak ada gun or something gitu.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Oke.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before.
The dark
The
present at
dark
large.
presence followed the courtyard.
Bro.
I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Wah, ini kalau kita kena trap ada dark present nih. Banyak lagi brengsek. Oke. Selamat bro. Aduh.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Tadi apa? The patient escaped the lodge. Oke.
The storm raged on as the
Tuh ada kopi. Itu gimana cara ke atas sih kita? Oh sini. Oh sini. Pakai kena segala lagi gue. Oke, let's go. Aman. Oke, mantap. Oke. Enjoy. Goblok, kaget gua. Mamma mia, mamma mia.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello?
Hey,
Anybody
Namun.
here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please!
What are you? No, don't! I'm sorry!
Oh bukan nih.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Oh, jadi gitu, bro. Kenapa si Alan Wake ada di sini tuh? Jadi ya dia yang lagi ada di TV itu yang lagi nulis memasukkan dirinya ke dalam cerita. What the hell?
Let me guess. Danny, huh? The front door was locked. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Oke, manuskrip lagi. Hartman consider Mott and Wake.
For a moment, Hartman considered... If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry...
Oke, ada kopi tuh. Oh, ada stasiun terdekat. Oh, ada rumah. Oh, ada Tresha di sini, boy. Baterai. Biasanya pas udah ngambil gini ada something nih. Ini kalau ke atas mana? Itu main gak ada apa-apa. Pas buka, woi, gak ada apa-apa. Kita ke atas. Sekarang ketawa. Atas ini ketawa. Oh, hunting rifle.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. But pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons.
Kita turun lagi, boy. Fuck you. Oke, kita let's go. Jadi kita pergi mobil ini aja deh. Gila, semuanya banget ya. Kabur. Woi, santai bos. Bye bye you bitches. Nah, aja jokin. Masih turun ke bawah. Lah, kembang api ini banyak.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Hahaha, gua demen nih. Ha, gua demen nih.
Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Santai bos. Mana lagi? Hah? Oh gila nih, center gede bet. Gokil.
That was awesome!
Right Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Anjay.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Lah, kan bener kita ini.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Bestseller ever. Tapi gede banget ya ininya.
I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al? Ooh, I'm
Bacot aja, kesel
I'm
banget.
always right about everything, and if I don't get my way, I'll sew all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here.
Kan mau tembak
I
lo,
need
ha?
my best friend Barry to carry me, but that's okay. I can just take him.
Bawel lo.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Hunting rifle.
That's by someone else.
Only to be
Oh,
brought to
udah
a
ya,
sudden
full ya.
stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Manuskrip ini ya. Kelihatan dari jauh boy. The Anderson Brothers of the
It's
60s.
1976. Madness reigns.
1, 2, 3 lagi boy.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
I got a bad feeling about this. Really bad. Wih, santai bos.
Hey, something's happening here. Yeah? What's that? What? Can't you
Why? Wih, cepet banget bos gerakan ini. Mamam lu.
I think we can make it through here, Al.
Tadi kurat samping. Enggak ya? Buat mana anjir? Oh, lewat sini. Shit.
Through here, Al.
Achievement nih. Enjoy. Nungguin gua lo ah. Mana sih?
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Ini kemana kita?
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Oh, ini dia. Ngazafafa.
Be careful, Al.
Bacot lu. Ada shotgun lagi.
good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Wih, jauhnya atas banget ini.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but
Listen to all radio shows. Mantap.
Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Beer Fest is almost here.
Okay.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two
Jauh amat ya?
burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Apa? Oke. Oke. Gak bisa ya. Oke, lanjut.
Got to be kidding me.
What the fuck is that shit? Gue ngelawan dumpster anjir. Harvester, dumpster.
Got to be kidding me.
Mampus sih. Ada apa-apaan? Oke. Ada sesuatu kan? Lanjut. Let's go. Nanti kenapa? Nggak bisa diambil. Si Loki. Paling gede gue kayak begitu tuh. Cep gitu.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
Iya, ayo.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. It's pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Guru,
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
gue paling nggak ngecek backdoor dulu. Ada apa-apa ya? Jauh mata memandang sih nggak ada.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Ada kopi. Minum dulu. Mana ini? Ngalangin atuh. Nah. Jalan. Weh.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Okay.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in.
All gods know the truth.
Booby hatch.
Ah, manuskrip lagi.
Again.
The mystery missing week. Tinggal 2 lagi patch-nya.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Benga ya, udah tahu keadaannya begini. Mabuk si goblok. Mati kebuka lagi. Lah, Hah, kok kita jadi kamera?
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Barbara Jagger ya?
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Wah, ini cerita di balik behind-nya, di balik behind anjing.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice!
behind
Oh, ini ruangan.
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no,
Ini ruangan tulisannya nih.
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Goblok anjing, kaget gua. Sial bangsat.
No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Depature. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here.
Oh, cahaya yang itu tuh ini dia.
Skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Ini Tomaza ini tuh.
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted.
Ya kan makanya hilang.
But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Nah, balik ke episode 1 ini. Ya kan dia ada luka di sini. Dia di sini.
It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Naik tinggal. Naik tinggal. Recet lu. Oke, so that's it untuk video kali ini. Episode 4 ya kan, jangan lupa ding ding ding. Channel video udah bye. Mau love you, Zambret. Sedap.